friends, it's me, Mrs. C, and it's Tuesday, which means story time on the farm. If you look behind me, it doesn't look like a farm, does it? No, we are down at the bottom of my property at the pond. And this pond used to be just a little creek that ran down the bottom of our property, and it has been transformed into a big pond because we had a beaver move in. And he chopped down a bunch of trees and he backed up certain sections of the creek. And so now we have this really beautiful pond, and we have fish and frogs and birds. We have blue herons that come and eat here because we have a lot of little mussels and snails in the pond. So it's been really exciting to watch the beaver transform our pond. And about 6 weeks ago, I found a cluster of tadpole eggs. And I brought some up to the house, and we have been observing them. And I was kind of hoping that we would have some little legs popping out by now. But these tadpoles, let me see, I brought one down here for you. They're kind of taking their sweet time, and that makes me think that we might just have a bullfrog cluster of eggs, because bullfrogs can take up to 3 years to turn into a frog. So let's look. So we're going to keep observing our tadpole and hope that it's not a bullfrog. But if it is, we'll just keep watching for a few years and see where we go. Today, in honor of our tadpole progress and our beautiful pond, I wanted to read a story called Tadpole's Promise. And this is written by Jeannie Willis and illustrated by Tony Ross. Tadpole's Promise. Where the willow meets the water, a tadpole met a caterpillar. They gazed into each other's tiny eyes and fell in love. She was his beautiful rainbow, and he was her shiny black pearl. I love everything about you, said the tadpole. And this book is really fun because it opens up this way instead of how we traditionally open a book up like this. So it's kind of fun. I'll do my best to get you to see the pictures. I love everything about you, said the caterpillar. Promise you'll never change? I promise, he said. But as sure as the weather changes, the tadpole could not keep his promise. Next time they met, he had grown 2 legs. You've broken your promise, said the caterpillar. Forgive me, begged the tadpole. I couldn't help it. I don't want these legs. All I want is my beautiful rainbow. All I want is my shiny black pearl. Promise you'll never change, said the caterpillar. I promise, he said. But sure as the seasons change, the next time they met, he had grown arms. That's twice you've broken your promise, said the caterpillar. Forgive me, begged the tadpole. I couldn't help it. I do not want these arms. All I want is my beautiful rainbow. And all I want is my shiny black pearl. I will give you one last chance, said the caterpillar. But as surely as the world changes, the tadpole could not keep his promise. The next time they met, he had no tail. You have broken your promise 3 times, and now you have broken my heart, said the caterpillar. But you are my beautiful rainbow, said the tadpole. Yes, but you are not my shiny black pearl. Goodbye. She crawled up the willow branch and cried herself to sleep. One warm moonlit night, she woke up. The sky had changed, the trees had changed, everything had changed, except for her love for the tadpole. Even though he'd broken his promise, she decided to forgive him. Does she look like a caterpillar, his little rainbow? She dried her wings and fluttered down to look for him. Where the willow meets the water, a frog was sitting on a lily pad. "Excuse me," she said, "have you seen my shiny black..." But faster than she could say pearl, the frog leapt up and swallowed her in one big gulp. And there he waits, thinking fondly of his beautiful rainbow. And wondering where she went. The end. I love that story. It's so silly. We can't help but change. And maybe if Caterpillar had been more patient and loved Froggy just the way he was, she wouldn't have got eaten. Thank you, my friends. Until next Tuesday. Have a great week. Mwah.